Voting for 60 assembly constituencies began in Tripura today across 3,328 polling stations, including 1,100 sensitive and 28 marked critical amid high security cover. A long queue were witnessed in most of the booths before polling started. A total of 28.13 lakh electors, including 13.98 women and 77 third genders, would decide the fate of 259 candidates, including 58 independent and 20 women aspirants. So, to get an update about the polling in Tripura, we have our correspondent Mrinal on the line to give us more on the update. Hello, Mrinal.
Hello.
Okay, thank you so much for joining in. So, as we are witnessing the first state to go for polls today, can you give us more updates on how the polling has been going on so far now?
The polling has been started since this morning, and a lot of people have turned up for voting in early mornings.
Okay.
We haven't seen after a long time we are watching people coming in for votes the very morning, and the queues are very long in the beginning. And so far, the polling are going on peacefully. There are no reports of incidents or violence anywhere of the state so far. The polling has been started in its due time of 7 a.m. and it is expected to continue till 4 p.m.
Okay then. So, Mrinal, as the polling has been going smoothly so far, we see that there are around 28.14 lakh eligible voters this year for the polls. So, has there been any technical snag in regard to the EVM machines or any voting booths right now?
No, so far no technical glitches have been reported from anywhere. The polling has been peaceful since the morning, and we shall look forward how things unfold in the day.
In regard to the elections that is going on, what's the focus of the voters this time in regard to the BJP in alliance with the IPFT this time, and how's their take on winning these elections?
Well, there are a lot of issues. The BJP is fighting for the first time to retain power here, because it came to power in 2018 for the first time with an alliance with IPFT. Now, the CPIM and Congress have allied. The CPM, which ruled Tripura for 25 years, is trying to bounce back, while there is another player, Chitra Motha, led by Pradyut Kishore Devarman, which is the third biggest party in the fray. So, we have to wait for March 2 to understand how people have voted or judged these three parties, these three fronts which are in the contest.
Okay. So, Mrinal, lastly, do you think this election is in regard to women-centric or youth-centric, or in regard to the development this election would be?
See, the BJP has been banking on heavily on the development agenda.
Yeah.
It has always said that development is their main goal plank, and a lot of on the other hand, the opposition parties are alleging that there are large-scale violence in the state since 2018. So there is need to establish the rule of law. The present dispensation should be overthrown.
Okay.
So these are the key issues on which the polls are being fought. Apart from that, for the tribal areas, there is also another issue, which is Greater Tripura land.
Okay.
As man of separate state with the TTA-DC areas, which is 75% of the state's geography. So, it is expected that in the TTA-DC, in the 20 tribal reserve seats, Chitra Motha will, going to get a lot of votes.
With the updates coming in, even CM Dr. Manik Saha has also cast his vote, and he is very much confident with the BJP winning this election this time. So, in alliance with the IPFT, they have also taken 55 seats, while their ally has taken up 6 seats. So, how is their take and their confidence in regard with their alliance, that is the Left Congress Party?
See, the IPFT has been reducing since the very beginning. After 2018, they could not, throw any strong fight. and since then their support base has been eroding, and Tripura Matha gained prominence. And in these elections also, if you see, in the last election, BJP had to leave 9 seats for IPFT, while this time only 5 seats
Yes,
they
yes.
have got, the
Okay.
IPFT had got in the share of alliance. So this is obviously clear that the the IPFT is gradually losing its base.
Okay, so Mrinal, since Manik Sai is also contesting from Bordowali constituency, now the Congress have fielded Ashish Kumar against him in this upcoming poll. So, how is the stand or the majority for Ashish Kumar? Is there any chances for him to go against Saha for this
See,
elections?
Ashish, the seat was considered to be a Congress bastion, and Ashish Shah was the key player who had retained this seat for 2-3 elections in a row. But last time in the by-election, Dr. Manik Saha won the election,
Okay.
and it is we can say that Manik Saha is still the strongest candidate because he is the chief minister. But again, this time there is no left candidate. Last time, in the by-election, left has also fielded a candidate who also got a sizable number of votes. If both the votes of CPIM, I mean left, and the Congress goes to the same person as they have committed for a seat sharing adjustment, the results may alter, and Dr. Manik Saha may have some reasons to worry about.
Okay. So, lastly, Mrinal, since BJP had never won a single seat before the 2018 election, they had come with a blast in the last elections in alliance with the CPIM. So, do you think their alliance together is making a strong government for them to come to contest for the elections? And how is the stand of this left Congress party this time for this? What's their strategy for this upcoming election?
The BJP is the strongest party because it has been ruling for the 5 years. Now we can't avoid the left and the Congress as well, because
Yes.
these two parties also carry some weight with them. So we are looking forward, because we can't say anything or predict anything, because this is for the first time the BJP is fighting to retain power, and we don't know in this last 5 hours how much vote share they have generated for this themselves. So that's a big question which will be answered on March 2. And of course, there are some equations. People say that some political pundits also say that left used to have a 40% vote. Congress is now better off from from previous position. So if votes of both the parties goes to the same person, then there are chances high that all the left candidates will win the election. But this is not as simple as that, because for the 5 years BJP has also tried to reach out to people. They have also brought out welfare schemes. They have also given social pensions. So will this welfare activity going to reflect the vote? That is a big question, and we have to wait for March 2 to get all the answers.
Okay. So, Mrinal, thank you so much for having this conversation with us, and that will be all for now.